Atmanirbhar Bharat. The very concept is propagated and supported by the government is all about making the country and its citizens independent and self-reliant in all senses. It is meant to encourage all the new age entrepreneurs to take the risk and become more assertive in their approach. The government's initiative is not just centric to the big city entrepreneurs, but it is also meant for those residing in small towns and villages, those entrepreneurs. Let me tell you that most of the population in India still resides in villages. With more than 70% of the population residing in small town and villages, there are also more opportunities to start up a big business in rural sector. As most of the businesses in rural sectors are directly or indirectly dependent upon agriculture and related agriculture sectors, you got more opportunities to explore and flourish. Hi, I'm Namita Pandey. Welcome to IndianMoney.com, and today we have got you a list of rural business ideas that have been tried and tested. First is tea point. In bigger cities, you can easily find tea stalls at the roadside where hundreds of consumers come in every day. But the situation is not the same in rural sectors where people can just gather over a cup of tea. So starting a tea stall business is also a very good business ideas with a very minimum investment, or start up a business in an open space. But you need to be sure while choosing the location. Ideally, a bus stop or under the tree is a very good spot to start the business. Second is flour mills. In urban areas, people usually go for packaged flours, which they can directly buy from a supermarket or a kirana store. But in villages, people usually prefer the flour mills as they grow wheats in their fields. So it is a very feasible and profitable business to start a flour mill where you can grind grains like wheat, oat, and spices like turmeric, chilies, etc. You can also make profit by this business while supplying to nearby towns or even cities. You can start this business with very minimal investment, but you need to ensure that you have good electricity. Third is dairy supplies. Rearing of cows and buffaloes are very common in villages. This is the reason that there is an abundance of milk. And running a milk center is one of the great business ideas you can have. You can simply collect milk from every individual houses and give it to or supply it to the dairy farms. The initial investment that will require is very minimum, but it is very important that you are qualified to run the center. The collection and supply of the milk is possible only if you have a tie-up with dairy farms. Pharmacy. Pharmacy is one of the most demanding businesses in rural areas, as most people do not have access to medicines there. So, to start a business, you will need a bit of investment. But once it is settled, this is one of the most stable, securing and profitable business. Fifth is retail shops. You always have this option of opening a retail shop. It could be kirana store, a grocery store, a fruit or vegetable center, a mobile center, clothing center, etc. The initial investment you pay will surely pay off, will be profitable at the later stage. Sixth is poultry farm. The poultry farming business is growing rapidly with active support from the government agencies. So starting a small chicken farm, it does not require you a lot of investment or even land. The only responsibility is to rear those small chickens for a few weeks before selling it off to the market or to even wholesalers. Remind you that cash investment is needed to start this business. And the results are not even immediate. Thus, it is recommended that you start this business on a contractual basis. You can sell both meat and even eggs at a poultry farm. Seventh is pearl farming. Pearl farming is a very unique business idea that you can start in a very small pond with initial investment of only few thousand rupees. And once you become an expert in this field, you can even earn in lakhs. Eighth is oil mill. Due to the lack of oil mills in the rural sector, people usually go too far to extract the oil or sell the product at a very low cost. So starting an oil mill in your area can be very profitable. You need enough investment to start this business. As people grow mustard seeds, groundnuts, and soybeans in their field, they usually go to the mills to extract the oil for their benefit. Ninth is ginger garlic paste making. Ginger garlic paste is a very high demanded product in urban areas where people usually don't go prefer grinding these cooking essentials. So starting a ginger garlic paste making unit is very profitable and the process is quite simple. You need an extra investment for marketing and packaging which can be profitable. Lastly, internet cafe. We all know that India is switching towards becoming digital. And so, starting an internet cafe can be very profitable. You can charge your users the fees per hour. To start a business, you need a minimum investment, and this can also generate a steady income. Indian villages, despite having its own set of hurdles, can actually be a very good location to base your startup. Before starting any business, the first thing you need to do is to calculate the amount of capital investment. Businesses in Indian villages have a lot of potentials. It is just that you need to be aware of those potentials. So if you're planning to start your own very business, or you want to know how you can start a global business from a village, or you want to know about dairy farming, poultry farming, how to set up an oil mill and other such agriculture related courses, then click the link below in the description box and download the Financial Freedom app right now. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon to get notified whenever we post the next video. Thank you for watching IndianMoney.com. Be wise and get rich.